been a while. Yeah, like, just in general. I don't know if I showed this, but I have new armor. And I have this imp staff. And I can actually summon 3 since I had that upgrade. Not the start over, the study. Now I have to go through all of this. This should be faster than I have better. Oh. Yeah, it's basically just wait. And kill these things, of course. Which takes forever. Why do these things have so much knockback resistance? So much health. Hopefully it doesn't take us long this time. But yeah, I have prepared 3 buffs. Because they have multiple. It's just a big flaming mass. You know, maybe incorporate the minions in other ways rather than just being like, you have to fight a bunch of them. Yeah, that's a bit of a dick move. It's basically bull. Except, you know, there's a lot more enemies on the screen now. A lot more. Usually bullet hell enemies go down very quickly because, you know, they're projectile based. But nope, these guys have a ton of health. If you fall, God help you because you're not murdered by a bunch of enemies. Just keep spawning. Spawning, spawning. Like, you're meant to fight this with buffs, though. Except that would mean the boss fight should be over by the time your buffs are ready. Not, you haven't even entered phase 1. Minutes in and it's literally not over. This is better than the first time I tried when it was 15 minutes and nothing had happened. Interesting gameplay. It's whack-a-mole. This isn't difficult, it's just fly in circles because they're so slow. It basically makes it impossible to bring any sort of non-ocean-based buffs like the summoning table that I have on currently. Because of course, you can't place anything in the subworlds. Well, you can. Not in this one specifically. You can't place or break anything. This is not okay. This needs to stop now. There we go. Let's reap up and. Okay, that was not. Projectiles, jeez. The tape box is so small, which is the problem. Okay, that's a tad bit. Yeah, don't give a pre-hard mode boss a moon lilies. That has never worked out. Great, now you summon minions. Wasn't bad enough already. Yeah, this is the problem. You're what am I supposed to do against that? It's spamming projectiles while also having a moon lilies and while also summoning enough minions to make a small army. Projectile spam, fun. Who doesn't like projectile spam? worms are annoying. It hasn't even been. This is already a 10-minute boss fight. That isn't good. Keep in mind, I've already used 2 buff potions. And I'm about to use my 3rd, and this is all it's only at half HP. Any other boss would have been dead at this point. It's because this hitbox is so small and has so much HP. Oh, this is an army of minions. It's always spamming projectiles. I should correct potions. It should be fine. Oh yeah, summon more minions! Like that wasn't already obnoxious enough the first time! These guys, I guess it's, I know it's one dude making it all, but at a point it becomes less, give him a break, it's only, he's making it by himself, and more, this is just like, who playtested this? I can't get near him because his minions that are orbiting him are always spamming projectiles. And he's too far up because my flight time just doesn't get me over him, so I need to stay on the ground. Which ends up being a serious problem when literally. Yes, how am I supposed to dodge this? That's an entire storage case of gelatinous flasks down. His hitbox is just so tiny, and I can't stay close to him to, actually hit him accurately, because, he's always spamming projectiles. And getting hit is not that, it's usually not associated with staying alive. There's just so many projectiles, and it's not a fun boss fight by any stretch of the imagination. I swear, if I die just because I've run out of potions. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die because this stupid boss takes an eternity. Okay. Projectile spam with a health bar the size of a small country. And it's got a Moonlord laser. Fun, interesting gameplay. How did no one playtest this? How did people say, you know, that hitbox should be bigger? Who decided that? I'm actually curious. Do I have to bring 5 stacks of potions and enough? Jeez. It starts with an obnoxious phase that's nothing but killing minions that are spawn it en masse and are no threat to you. Then it ends up being an extended fight with projectile spam, Moonlord lasers, and this hitbox is so tiny, and you know, I don't have a homing weapon because I'm melee. I'm lucky to even get this, and you can't stay close to you know, hit accurately. Because, of course, just won't let me. It'll just keep spamming projectiles. So it's tedious, annoying, and only difficult because I go through 3 stacks of potions. Let's just go back to the overworld. I'll come back in hard mode and murder that thing. This is what we call a bad boss. A boss that's only difficult because it is insanely tedious. Like, imagine like if that was actually difficult, like it had a high damage, difficult attack pattern. That was like a Dark Souls boss, and you had to go through 6 minutes of enemy killing just to spawn it. That would be the most tedious boss ever. I even glugged down all these. No. Plus these cells. Where's the refill? What station is it? Yeah. And meanwhile it's spawning minions. Oh, campfire, very clever. I don't have one around here. thing is, like, I'm only using them because they don't give you potions for this. I can just glug this down and it's 200 life. Just there. That is so frustrating. Like, imagine if that was in vanilla Terraria. If, in order to progress, you had to trek through a subworld. Like, the subworld itself is fine, but there's no easy way to get there. It's just, you have to go through it all. There's two minor shortcuts, but those still, it takes like 2 minutes to get there. And then you have to fight waves of enemies that are not interesting. It's literally a bat clone, a fighter AI, and a tumbler clone, and it's something that slowly flows towards you while shooting projectiles. All the while it's spawning them en masse and is completely invincible. Once you actually do start the fight, it's just projectile spam with the occasional moon laser. That's not very fun, and its hitbox is so tiny that it's hard to hit, which makes the fight go on for a long time. Meanwhile, it's just spawning more minions, its projectiles get faster when you finally do whittle its health down, and then you're just, because it takes so long, you're running out of potions. I brought 3 stacks, and then I ran out because, 3 stacks of potions I thought would be enough. Maybe I'd have to rebuff once since the first phase is so obnoxious, but no. It's just a one big rant. What do I need to do next? I've already beaten those. They should... Like, it's nice that they're on the... What's an archdemon? That can't... What? Patrolling it. Well, that doesn't party in him. Rid psychic power, shield, defensive armor. Where the cavern points sigil is only drops flute when it's defeated with its shield down. I already knew that. The heart of the cavern. Let's try controls. Mod configuration. Autogam mode off. Save config. Let's grab some more potions. Save money. But I've already explored, so. What is with these things? They're a tad bit annoying. Take an additional one of each, just in case. Okay, actually, what is the deal? I leave the door open once. I'll just dump this money back in. What does that mean? Let's drop down my health shop. can't. Like, I've already gone through Sanchon, so. The cavern. Keep me at the mine. I can just go up here. Just follow this. But yeah, if you're gonna... Today will be a cold day. What the hell does that mean? This better not just be a carbon copy of the fight from before, just as bad. How do I get in if I can't break any of this stuff? Probably should expect this, like, when you're applying a mod, don't expect AAA quality. I kinda expected a little. How do I get in? I'm actually kind of tempted to play Calamity. Just, I'm holding out until the Draydon update comes out. Mostly because I want to get the semi-full experience. This is exactly the same as before. Same minion spawn. What? Why did they suddenly start glowing? One more attempt. exactly the same, except you don't get the subworld. I guess that's the point. So the concept goes that it's completely retarded. Well, not the whole, you don't have to do the subworld if you don't want to. Just the whole, we're gonna make you fight 17. Oh wow, that actually... That was a lot faster, it was like 2 minutes. Is this something to do with subworld? Why does it twitch? Maybe it's something to do with subworld. Yeah, when it has to do with subworld, I can understand where problems arise, especially if it's a one developer team. With AA, if it had been released, you have like 20 people working on this. You don't have an excuse. But with Pinky Spawn, back to projectiles, man, I see. At least it's marginally better than it was before. Though it'll probably just go back straight back to it's just me, or just even when I'm hitting it, just have an unreasonably large health pool. minions. And the laser gets faster. What is that? Minion spam, projectile spam. You know, everything's good in moderation, Heart of the Caverns. Not... You may have a problem. In that it is spamming so many projectiles that I don't even know what to do. Yeah, it's just projectiles after projectiles, just waves that I'm not sure how I'm supposed to dodge. Honestly, it's starting to feel less like a terrarium mod and more like a bullet hell theme. Which is not a good thing. It's never a good thing when you start confusing mods and bullet hell themes. That was close. Did I kill it? There we go. I'm gonna come back in hard mode and murder you. That is not a fun boss fight. I'm just saying, just smashing the button and saying more, more, more. I want more minions, more projectiles. That's not how you make a fun boss. Maybe I'm missing something. That seems like a recipe for disaster. So yeah, until next time, my name is Dark and Blade Gaming. The next episode will be taking on the Wall of Flesh.